Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. Tis I, the one and only Archer with Archer Astrology. What's going on? What's shaking bacon? Aries, apologies. We're using inside voices because for the late July bonus monthlies, we are on site as I had to go to Indiana to research a UFO landing, and it crash landed at the Indianapolis Speedway. So no, I'm just kidding. The clock just wanted to come see Indianapolis. I'm here for my day job and could not forget my familia. So Archer has brought everybody on the road, including the clock, including a travel-sized kit, travel-sized chariot. And we're going to use our Zoom meeting voices, and we're going to tune in, tap in, and check out your energy. This is Indiana Jones reading. So we're looking for the skull, the temple, the doom, all the fun stuff, okay? You could also go along with getting off my plane if you like Air Force One, or you want to blend them all together. I don't care. It's your life. You do what you want. 2 wands. That's your energy too. I brought Bill. He wouldn't let me leave him home, you know. So what we are going to do using our Zoom meeting voice here, Aries, is take a look at a bonus reading for you and take a peek at what's going on for you and the one on your mind, energies, what's coming, what's going, and take a little peek at that too. We'll end off with, like I do on my live all signs, and we'll pop out 1 card for each sign using the Grand Theft Auto deck for them, and using the Tot deck for our base cards. Tot deck's been enjoying its little vacation, its little time off, and it's back. It's wanted to jump in on the action, and it has similar cards and meanings to the Urban Tarot, so they're going to be quite comfy together. So we will do a quick 7 card for you, and then grab 1 card for each sign for the one on your mind, depending on whomsoever sun sign you're dealing with. Remember, when I do these monthlies, this will pull on their sun sign. During my all signs, it pulls on any sign or placement. So this time we're going to be a little more direct for your bonus reading. So, and remember, we are only open to the messages that are for Aries' highest and greatest good only, por favor, Spirit, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Astrology. And I did not fly to Indiana. I drove my chariot because I never go far without my Wrangler. Until it's too far to drive, then I have to take a plane. Okay? All right. Let's go, Aries. Here we go. Love that like for me. Share, subscribe. I'm so nervous. I'm talking too loud in here, Aries. Bear with me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I've never had so much of a self-conscious about my voice. Oh. Anyways, Aries, you know what I mean. Like, share, comment, subscribe, set the bell. I go live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern for the all signs. Nope, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I go live every Sunday night for the 9 p.m. chat room. So I'll see you both them nights. Meanwhile, just check out your other videos in the July playlist or any of my playlists, because my readings are indeed timeless. I simply post the times that I post them. And even though this is a July reading, it may resonate in July of 2049 or in April of 2038 or in September of 1947. Ooh, figure that one out. Anyways, let's just go. Okay, here we go, Pisces. I saw the hangman. That's why I said Pisces. But interesting. Could be something there too. Usually there aren't Freudian slips. All right. Let's see what we're going to do for you and the one on your mind, Aries, for July 23, your bonus reading. And it is indeed a love reading because this is a love tarot channel and we don't do the other stuff here. Maybe some guidance, maybe some past life regressions, stuff like that. 3 of Pentacles, okay, we'll do whatever Spirit wants us to do. We work with the energies, much like I think you're doing here. 3 of Pentacles to the Tower. Somebody's ready to let go of some extra baggage with the Hermit, but you're not talking too much about it. All right, that's just a pre-shuffle, so let's do it to it. Let's love this deck for the, ooh, that was an interesting jump. I want to see what those are for the amazing Aries. That's you. All right, let's see. What are these 2 that kind of wandered? The Devil and the 3 of Swords. So we've already seen 2 3s in your pop jump here, and 33 is a Master Ascended Master's number. Right there, look that one up. But with this 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles, it's kind of like working with Spirit to let go of some extra baggage that you're obsessing about. Leo energy, card of strength, and that 3 of Pentacles is still down here, okay? Anyways, as we were saying, we're loving this deck for the amazing Aries. Love you guys. All right. Bottom of the deck was that 3 of Pentacles, working with Spirit to get this cleaned up inside your mind. Woo! 5 of Cups, kind of bumped. You don't want to let something go. You don't want to let something walk away. You want to filter it out and clear it out with the moon. And this is showing, could be that you have moon placement in Aries, could be something quiet into the moon cycles, or something you felt different, or something that you started underneath the moons with Temperance to balance out. Sagittarius energy shows up. So you are working on clearing out the stuff that bummed you out in the past. Even if it's still with the same person, it's kind of like a filter system that you like some things about them, but not all those things. And spirit listens as you communicate this stuff out, so to speak. And if you and your person are truly meant to be, see how this temperance has two here? If you guys are truly meant to be, spirit will actually create and infect inject towers into the other person's energy, whether they're good or bad, to continue to steer the person on the path of divine guidance towards you. It's kind of like a right person, wrong time energy, and divine intervention, meaning more than you think it might or might not do. You've been through a lot growing up, and you are not letting it affect you anymore, because in the past it has affected you negatively. Thinking back and thinking about things that went wrong or not sure where to go. And almost like temperance in reverse for a feeling, like the lack of patience, the lack of balance, the lack of stability, that sort of things. And even this working on this healing in it could even be causing you to look into other forms of healings like crystals or spiritual ascensions, binaural beats, things like that. I see black tourmaline, like what I have down here, but over here by Kit and by my geode here, which this did come along with me for protection. So it could be something to that effect. I also see rose amethyst could mean something to someone here. 3 of Wands, that's the third 3. So now you're at 333. That's an ascended, that's like going big time. And that puts us with the World's card. I pull mutable energy off of this because it's at that end point where you come to the world and the completion to get going again. This is the ending of the cycles. This pulls more mutable than fixed energy. I see Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces off of this, which is the third decan, the third energies, the point of mutable, the completions, closing out cycles and ending to go forward, 9 of Wands. Literally like everything putting you at one step away from completions. 9 of Wands shows that protection, that you're guarded by spirit to keep you protected and guarded. And we've got a lot of Sag here. Pisces is here, which I did Freudian slip call you Pisces for a second there at the beginning. And in Scorpio, this is your energy with Aries. And like I said, other readers might pull fixed or pull others. When I set this card down right now, I felt Virgo energy. That made me go towards the mutable side as opposed to fixed energy. And then we've got the 9 of Wands to protect you here. You're at almost a point where you're starting to awaken. See how this wand has that sun at the top of it? It's like enlightenment. The moon is the dark side and looking at the shadow side and into reflection. The sun is the positivity and the outgoing side. But however, when you spin that into a love reading, you never hear anybody talking about lassoing the sun to pull it down to you, right, Mary? Right? No. What did he pull? He wanted to lasso the moon down for Mary to get, to make it all happen. The moon is where the loviness, the lights of the neon moon, and all, there was no lights of the neon sun, right? That's when the lighting in the strip gets turned off, so to speak. But this is showing discovering your potential and getting to a point that you're almost there and you're almost ready to hit to that 10 of Wands, Aries, which is a point of completion, and you're working really hard with spirit on this. It's like when you start a new job or you get a new promotion and you have to start learning all new things, right? And so at first you feel like you're the complete rookie and the green pea, and then you start recycling it. You start repeating it. You start, you go home, you practice, you stay up late. I see an Aries staying up late, trying to avoid this disappointment and to balance out and stabilize and trying to follow an energetical flow here. It's kind of like trying to just learn muscle memory as you learn a new job. It's really weird. It's really confusing at first. And then you start repeating it. And you're like, okay, well, I clicked here, I clicked here, I clicked here to this. And before you know it, you start remembering what each of those clicks are. It goes from the muscle memory inward. It's like learning to play bell. You learn the first 4 notes or a couple, and then you practice again. You practice again. And you go from sucking to not sucking to a little better, then a little better. Then, oh my God, I'm really good. Then, oh my God, I really know what I'm doing. And all of a sudden, oh God, there you get to that point. And you start doing it. It starts taking less effort to heal, to balance, and to feel that strong Sagittarius energy here on these 2 cards. I'm going to get some clarifiers on it too, just kind of see where we're going with all this, because it's interesting. Well, I guess we could use those cards, but I really didn't start shuffling. But Spirit's like, no, Archer, these cards. Okay, fine. Oh, nice. Princess of Wands, Wheel of Fortune and Adjustment. Leo, Sag, and Libra, Justice, showing up there. And the Tot and Urban Tarot decks actually show the infinite loop where Libra and Leo can cross and interchange paths. But this Wheel of Fortune shows that as you go through this, you heal, you start to bring it out. You know what we're doing. Anyways, and then you get to that point that like you enter into a new life cycle as the Wheel of Fortune works to clear out that energy. And it's like the safe cracker with the scales of justice as they're trying to get all the dials turned so all the tumblers line up. And then when you get to that point, you open up Pandora's box and boom, you're onward forward, right? So you're starting to get a little better on it. Maybe the changes are feeling a little awkward. But that node shift that we're literally experiencing at the end of the month, this week, the 17th to the 22nd, is crazy energy. It's just going to be all over the place. So much that I am trying to keep my voice down, and I'm having a really hard time doing it. And I really don't even know if the audio is going to go through. I did not do any tests on this. So this is literally just hoping, wishing, thinking, praying. Why am I thinking of Dusty Springfield songs? That's some old school stuff. I'll tell you in a moment. Let's see what we got. Oh my God, Aries. Aries, I'm going to post the link at the end of this video, and I'll put a thingy in the whatever, comments, description. I'll put it everywhere. I don't care. During my live all signs, in between, God, it was like Capricorn, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Go watch those. The star card, as I was shuffling, this star card dropped out and then actually repositioned itself on its own over to another point of the table. The star card is Archer's card going into Leo season. This is going to be the take a drink card. Everybody needs to watch their star cards in other readings and this reading everywhere, but especially this channel. For some reason, the star card is Archer's card right now. So we're going to be taking a drink for the star card as we go into August. Like at the beginning, we were doing it with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. After the live all signs on, what was that? That would have been the 17th. Yeah. The star card is showing some new respect. Heavy Aquarius energy affecting you. With that Princess of Wands at the bottom shows Cancer, Leo, Cusper energy here, because this is actually, it's a Leo energy on this Prince of Wands, along with you in Sagittarius, but heavy Leo. However, it's also this warrior driving a chariot. He's driving like a cat-driven, fire-propelled chariot. Cancer, Leo energy, Cusper energy. All right? So you're coming into it. You're going to adjust to it and get used to it, and you're starting to feel a lot better about it. But at the moment into it, you're a little nervous, a little awkward, because it's like trying to learn something new and experiencing the growing pains that come from that. Maybe while you're looking at the crystals and the healing energy and all that stuff. It's like from a Cancerian energy, because the cardinal signs are being affected, and we're still in Cancer season until the 21st, 22nd, when we shift into Leo. And Cancer experiences growing pains more than anyone, because the hard crab's shell, the sun's at the bottom, just in case you were curious, more Leo energy on this one. But the crab will grow inside the shell, inside that molecular bonded shell, until it exceeds the shell's capacity, and the shell starts to crack, and then it breaks, and there's a new shell and a new crab in there. That's how the crab's life cycle works, and that's how the growing pains works. We have to grow in time, because if you grew overnight, your body wouldn't be able to handle that. It would just like gong, right? So you have to do it in stages, sun energy. But you're going to start feeling better, and going into Leo season, you're going to be much more grounded and stable and know exactly where you want to go, what you want to do, and who you want to love. Princess of Cups. All right, so let's take a look at everybody anybody that you're dealing with. Remember, we're on these monthlies, we're going to pull sun sign energy. That's a good outcome too, Aries. All right, so everybody that you are dealing with, ooh, death card, they're not doing so well. And the Queen of Wands, Violet Jessup, shows up. You know what I say about her in the Titanic deck? She's the only one that survived all three of the Olympic class ships, the Olympic, the Titanic, and the Britannic. All I know is that if 5 of Cups to the 5 of Cups, so 333 and 555 are the, nope, 2 5s. I'll bet you there's a third one coming. Are your angel numbers and your signs, your synchronicities, and your communications. All right, you might be seeing way more signs than you're used to or getting adjusted to, but we'll find out, shall we? We shall. All right, let's take a look at everybody that you're dealing with. Here we go. We're just looking at their sun signs on this. Not any. Yeah, screw it. I'm changing that rule too. My channel, my choice. Any sign, any placement. We are FHA compliant here at Archer Astrology, right? That's a reason that my company sent me down here in Indiana. We're getting it covered across the board. Heal them all. F it. Leave no one behind. Okay. Anyways, so this will resonate to any of their placements. So if your person's a freaking Libra Uranus, and yeah, there's no good way to say that word, right? Because it's either Uranus. That's the school I went to, deal with it. It's still the best butt of all science class jokes. I don't care who you are. Then it turned into Uranus, which just sounds like peeing instead of pooping. So we're not going any further ahead in evolution there. Everybody just needs to stop being triggered about it and just call the freaking planet Uranus. That's what it's called. Nobody worries about Pluto, who keeps getting left out. Okay, you're not the 9th planet anymore. Okay, you can be a planet again. I don't worry about that instead of how we're pronouncing the butt planet's name, right? Right. Okay. Meanwhile, High Priestess. All right, everybody that you're dealing with, any sign, any placement. Here we go. I do appreciate you for being here and loving and sharing and subscribing and all that, and I hope that the microphone is working, because It's an expensive microphone, so it better be freaking working. I should be able to whisper across the hotel room. Okay, Queen of Wands. Nope, Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords. Whoa, I'm getting everything confused there. But there's tens coming in. Whatever it is you told them to do, Aries, they're leveling up and having to do it. They know they can't come back unless they get this right. And something about Sparks might ring out because Queen of England's here. And she's the one that let me know. Holy crap, it's the star again. Told you, this is my card this month. Y'all, all of us, everyone at Archer Astrology needs to watch that star card because it's that point of the newbie, and even the devil makes a repeat appearance. Holy crap, we got syncing. But they're coming in correct for you. So let's go. Let's see what they got because that star card told me it's go time. All right, guys. Just like we do with my alt signs. Here we go. Bottom of the deck is 3 of Cups. Told you. You got the freaking Sun card. You got the Leo happiness. They got the Cancer happiness. Y'all going to come together like in the right nowish time because we're right on the verge of the Cancer Leo cusp season. All right. So this is the only time like every reader can say it might be Cancer Leo cusp because that's the freaking energy taking over everything right now. Anyways, if you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with another Aries, Murphy, strength. They are working on soothing the savage beast and calming themselves so that they can come in correct for you. It's taken them a lot. It takes a lot to like calm that ego, to heal it down, to control how you react, but they're doing it. All right. If you're dealing with Taurus, we have the 7 of Wands. Taurus don't want to talk right now. They're protecting themselves because they're still going a little deeper to work on this. They're getting bombarded with a lot of freaking energy that they do not know what to do with and have made a John Travolta type bubble to protect themselves. If you're dealing with a Gemini, holy Murphy, we got another one showing up. These decks are totally synced, just like I brought up. Another Wheel of Fortune. You got the Wheel of Fortune too. This is Spirit cleaning it out and setting it up. You and Gemini are cracking the safes together, and you guys are both here to do the work and to come back together. If you're dealing with a Cancer, we have the Eon. Another holy cow, another synchronicity to your reading, Aries. Definitely could be dealing with a Cancer. You and Cancer are at the same point of this journey and ready to come into it. I see some equal imbalancing happening there. You and Cancer be getting along. Not to mention the 3 of Cups down here. That's heavy Cancer energy. If you're dealing with a Leo, we have the 9 of Swords. So told you, and you're in a 9 of Wands strength. So you've got a Leo who they remember everything you said to them, and this is Archer's up all night, not going to sleep, can't sleep medicine. This is playing Caitlin Petty, staring on the ceiling and repeat, all night long, looking up there for the mirrors, the pizza, the birthday cake, the sporks, and finding nothing. If you're dealing with a Virgo, we have the 5 of Cups. Holy crap, we have your entire reading in this deck, Aries. What is going on? Here's your 5 of Cups too. 5 on 5. Told you the 5-5 meant something. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're just as bummed out as you are about this. Apparently, you guys are at the same point where neither of y'all are talking. You and Virgo are both bummed out. You want to come back together. You haven't done it. You both are scared to talk. Nobody's sure where to go. And we've got an unusual flag on the play. But in reality, y'all both want each other. You both want what you had and want it back, but you want it back right. You don't want them bumming. Don't want no more fighting, Anyways, if you're doing Libra loves you. We got 10 of Cups right there that they see happiness with you, even if they're not talking to you about it, or they want to, or there could be a baby on the way with you in Libra. I don't see it as an actual physical vessel baby. It could be, but it also could be the birth to an idea or creation of something totally different, because this is an LBGT card with that rainbow. That's happiness no matter what, how it crosses paths. It's beautiful. If you're dealing with Scorpio, we've got the Knight of Swords. Scorpio is, they want to talk about something. They're up in their head and they're trying to think 10 moves ahead. They might not be doing great at it, but they're actually getting there. So they're really trying to think before they speak. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, we have the Prince of Swords. The Hardison from Leverage card showed up, bringing his 2-liter of orange soda with him. As Sagittarius, you and Sag tie in pretty darn tight with this Temperance card on your side and the Hacker watching you on this side. So Sag is doing some heavy research on you, Aries. All right. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Dear Prudence, won't you come out and play? The sun is up, sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you. That's what I think. For some reason, that song came out that's what Capricorn's doing. They want to come together and work on this with you because they've done a lot of work to get there. They just don't know if you want to come out and play. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, which that star card pop jumped, we have the Prince of Wands. Aquarius wants to talk about it, but they want to talk about it from your perspective. How could we have done this better? How could we have made this work? How can we make this work? It's a new connection. Either way, they're communicating. Actually, you see an Aquarius that talks to other people about you, Aries. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, we have the Hermit. Pisces is shut down, could still be working on a few things internally on their own, as this one is here, as the Virgo does show up, but it could even tie into that 5 of Cups and the Virgo energy, or somehow bring to it. But Pisces they're staying internalized and trying to work on things because they got a lot of healing to do, and it just lets them work through it. So they just request a little bit of time, Aries. But 3 of Cups, The happiness is the outcome for y'all. And we got more synchronicities than I can shake a stick at, dude. So you got it. You got it good, Aries, right? All right. If this resonated at all, and you could hear any of it because I'm on my Zoom meeting voice, which that's what I'll tell the front desk when they ask. I'll be like, yeah, it was a Zoom call. It was a Zoom call. They're like, a Zoom call? Who'd you call? 5 of Cups? What's that? I'll be like, I was just ordering DoorDash. I'm sorry, room service. If this room service order resonated at all with you, Aries, and you would like to find out more, you may email me at archerastrology@gmail.com for a personal reading or just ask what my problem is. And we'll hook up. We'll take it from there. It takes me a minute to respond, but I do get to it. I promise. I'm busy. I'm multitasking faster than Bill Gates on crack trying to design Windows 95. It is what it is, right? But yeah, and remember, as I said, this, let's take 2. I don't have a script to follow. I have no clue where we're at this because I'm so worried about my freaking voice. Anyways, I go live Sunday nights at 9 p.m. for just a chat. We just tarot and chill. And then Monday at 8 p.m. I do the live ball signs from Aries to Pisces, etc. Much like this setup. But just come and hang out live with me and the mod squad. We just rock it. We just have a good time loving decks and doing fun stuff. And set that bell on notifications, subscribe, share this channel, help us grow. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So do indeed remember, this and this, all this will resonate to any and all placements of Aries or whatever you got in your throat chakra or whatever you have in your chart, because we're FHA compliant here at Archer Astrology, and we'll read for any sign or placement which desires and inquires. So until next time, Aries, I love and adore you very much. Thank you for being here. I am out of here. Peace out, Archer. Yeah, cherry.